Welcome back to Bags on the Go. Hey, guess what? I got my car back. So I had to send it away pretty much to get winterized, replace some seals, just, make sure it's gonna last long. And I'll tell you one thing for sure. I miss this interior. That green is something. That green is something else. Oh, that green is something else. I thought I didn't miss it, but I did. Ain't gonna lie. I enjoy having room in my shop, but I miss my car. So I got it back. I'm happy I done already cleaned it up. It was a little dirty. When I took it there, it was raining. When I got it back yesterday, I was like, hey, let me clean it up. So I cleaned it up, put it right in the spot, put the cover back on it. So the Malibu is back. Feels good. Let's see what we're gonna do. I want to do some upgrades to this. I was kind of thinking, but I said, man, just take your time, finish one car, do a little something on this car if you want to, but majority of that time just need to stay on the Impala, because you're gonna need to use all of this time to get this car done. So it's a few things on this car that I want to change, and I know I'll have time. I'm gonna have time to do it, so just take my time and mainly just get this thing ready for Autorama, because time is gonna fly soon. I'm thinking I want both of these cars downtown to Autorama next year. So I'm still thinking about it. It would be nice to have both of these side by side. I could just take two of them, but it's a lot. It's a lot to have both of your cars anywhere. So it's just, you gotta have somebody help, and me, I don't like to have people take over, because that's how things go wrong. I just got experience with it. It's not a good thing. So I don't know. Me and my lady, we take a car down there. It depends. I still may have to trailer it, because it will be in February and the snow could be outside, could be messy. Now I got to trailer 2 cars downtown. So let's see how it goes. It will be great to have both of them on display. I'm shooting for that. I don't know. But here's my Autorama trophies display. This one I had my 1950. That was 2020. See, I got 3rd place, and this one was 1st place. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But guess what? I ain't finished working. I'm always gonna have something to do on this car, always. So what we doing? Where we starting? All right, this is where we starting. I done picked up some Dynamat. Now I didn't get the same Dynamat that I usually would get. Pick this stuff up. I was like, you know what? For $50, I don't need to do this whole trunk. I don't need to have all of this done. I just want to cover the ground. I just want to cover all of this, the trunk floor of the trunk. So that's just going to be well enough. Yeah, this is going to be well enough. For $50, I was like, let's get it. Why not? So I'm trying it out. Hey, just Dynamat. And then for the interior, I gotta get some more when I end up pulling out the seats and the carpet and everything. I'll get some more and do the whole floorboard when I get in the interior. The interior stage is gonna be interesting, because we're doing digital dash, Dakota digital, and gotta figure out if we're gonna do a floor shifter. I know I said I'm having those panels made for the cell panels in the back of the car. They're in the works. I just actually had Detroit Interior Works right there. Check them out. Just had Detroit Interior Works come down and pick up the panels. So he got the panels now. And we're gonna try to get these made too as well. Yep, so I'm gonna have a whole set available for you. So, you know, hey, when y'all see mine's done, we gonna have more available. And I already got 3 people available on my list that want them. So I'm just gonna keep y'all updated with that. But when we get interior, we doing stuff like that, cleaning up, we putting different carpet in here because it's short. The whole dashboard, I need to do a revamp. I want to clean up everything. I don't know if I will do the doors, but you know me, once I get there, I want everything clean. Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna also figure out what I'm gonna do about these, but that's next. I just want to start somewhere, and then we gonna get somewhere. We see what we working with, and then let's just go from there. I'm gonna do something to this back deck. I'll get this back deck. I'm gonna do something simple. May even do something just like that. Just put it right back. Headliner, I gotta go with light blue. That blue is okay, but it's just too dark. And we're gonna go from there. When I put the alarm in here as well, I want power windows and door locks, but it won't be in the inside, it'll just be on the remote. So we have power locks on the remote, and then I want power windows. I just gotta see if I could be able to do it on this car, because that Cavallero, I wasn't able to put that kit that I got for my Malibu on the Caballero, so I still got it. I'm gonna try it out for this car. If it works, it works. We good. We gonna have windows to roll up and down real quick. So interior is gonna be very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to that. So let me go ahead and get my tools. I gotta get my roller. You know, I got my blade on me. Get my roller real quick and some gloves, and we're about to get in the trunk. I'm about to lay down this car, sound deadening, and let me show you how it look when I get done. Yeah, it's gonna look good already, I can tell. Yeah, it's gonna look good. So that's what I'm up to. And then I'll probably clean up these bezels around the tail lights. Figure out why it's loose too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. It's bags. Welcome back to Bags on the Go. Man, I'm so excited. If you thought I was gonna leave you hanging, I'm not. Happy Friday. Look, I'm right back to work, and this time, feet on the ground. We got parts in. We about to get right back to work. I'm so excited. So look, y'all knew about the situation. I had to take the wire harness off of the motor that I bought from GM Performance. Whatever you do, scratch all of that information that I gave you on that wire harness from GM Performance. It's not going to fit your factory trans. If you have a factory trans, it's not going to work. It's only for their aftermarket trans. So please do not buy that kit. And if you call Matt, ask Matt, does it accommodate the factory trans? He never told me. So do not buy. I'm telling you that right now. I'm sorry I even had this in the mix, but things happen. That's how we learn. But what I would like to tell you is I went down to Ovid, Michigan, standalone harness on this car, standalone harness on this car from Swap Specialties. Andy didn't leave me hanging. It's been about 2 weeks or so, probably going on 3. But check this out. Guess what? Yeah, I'm telling you, your boy geeked up. Yeah, he got me together quick. Look at that. Wire harness already. So what we working with? Computer side, got my fuse box, and guess what? I can now put this inside the car, so I don't have to worry about anything being up under the hood visible. I like it clean. I want it to look so clean. I want somebody to be like, well, how is it running? I ain't seen no power wires. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Where the wires at? That's what I like. Now, this wire harness gives me a chance to have all of this right here inside the, well, all of this inside the car, and all I got to do is make a hole big enough for this connector right here, this trans connector. It's gonna be wide. Well, it's really not that wide, you know. That's probably the one I got on the dash right now cut. But we gonna route it a different way. Since yeah, we're gonna route it a different way. I don't want to go from there, because then I rather work with the amount of space, because this plugs in on the passenger side, the rear of the trans on the passenger side. That's where this plug goes in, and this was the plug that was holding us up, y'all. This is how I knew that wire harness from GM Performance wasn't the right one. I was just waiting for the time to figure out what I didn't know, and I was right. That wasn't 10-speed plug. So this is the first thing I looked at when I went out there and picked this up. This first thing I looked at, I was like, oh, we got this? Oh, we good. There's nothing else to talk about. I'm in business. So I'm gonna run this from the passenger side out and come out just how I did my power, because I don't want to go in from the driver's side. I'm gonna have to close that hole up now, and that's gonna be very simple. And then all of this is gonna stay inside, and it's very simple. This is my fuse box. All I gotta do is hook my battery up here, and then all of these lines here, the brown is for check engine light, and the purple is for brake, so it can lock up the torque converter, and all of that stuff works together. But other than that, boom, right here. And these right here, these green with the blue and this gray one, it's all listed here. Here you go, right here. Everything is listed. Oh, them greens, I should have known that. The green and the greens and blues is fans, and fuel is gray, and pink is ignition, and your boy gonna hit the keys soon. I don't know if it's gonna be before the New Year's, but guess what? I'm back in business. Oh, I feel so good. And look, I had the chance to stop doing what I was doing to finish doing all the other stuff that I didn't have done yet. So guess what? Everything works out for a reason, and it works out like it's supposed to, like it should. So yeah, I'm geeked up. So I have my factory computer also tuned. It's gonna be just a startup tune. Everything else, I'm gonna have Soto come down. Soto gonna make sure we hit all these gears. And then I have also my ECU for my trans. Trans also has this little box right here. So if you didn't know, now you know, baby. Boy, God. I don't know if that thing was up under the car. What? There's all kind of crap on that one. So we back in business. So now I can put this wire harness on the motor and get going. So next, I couldn't believe the few people I tried to give some money to before I found these, because I knew you could buy them somewhere, just didn't find them. I found them. Shout out to my guy Vonnie. Vonnie sent me these. He was like, oh, you can buy those. And I was like, good looking, because I've been looking, but I guess I didn't look in the right spot. So I got my new buckets. These are the buckets that's gonna hold the headlight in. So guess what I can do now? I can put these in the car, and you gotta make sure you got for the driver's side, you got for the passenger side, fog light side for this way, high beam side, well, fog highlight, high beams for this side, high beams for this side, regular daylight, headlights right here on these sides. So they left from right. So you gotta make sure you just can't order one, order four of them. You gotta make sure you got all four. So we got that. I'm gonna throw the headlights in, get that stuff wired up, and then guess what? My boys came through, AC plugged up. Let me show you a few lines. So my boys came through, and I got my AC hose from the accumulator to the compressor, from the compressor to the condenser, and I'm waiting on this one to come. This one here is going to be an 8 to a 6. This one is 12 to a 10. And I'm just glad that, you know what I'm saying, I had a chance to go through this right here, because I done learned something new. I didn't learn something new. So now, hey, that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. You know, hey, how you think people learn with experience? I had to go through it. So I got that. Man, I'm gonna show you all that one more time. That looks so good. That looks so good, especially when this one get done. And I'm gonna have that boy routed so clean all the way back. Man, it's gonna be so clean. Then I'm gonna go get all my hoses, move on, start moving on. But now I'm really about to just go ahead, put my foot down. Time to get to work. It is time to get to work. All right. So, oh man, how we forget this big old green thing? So yeah, the Malibu is back. Malibu just went and got winterized. To say it just went and had maintenance run. That's all. I just wanted to. I took it to my brother-in-law's shop. Told him put it up on the hoist. Snatched the trans out. I know that rear main seal needs to be replaced. Oil pan. Remember when we went down to Atlanta for my birthday for Whips by Wade car show? Oil coming out the bottom of the pan. I had him pull that. Put the new seal on there. So we got the rear main seal and the bottom seal as well on the oil pan. And just went through, tighten up anything, straighten up anything, whatever. He tightened up everything, fixed, looked over stuff, just checked. You know what I'm saying? If it looked like it's wear, that's replace it, and got it together. So that's good. And guess what? As soon as the weather breaks, as soon as the car show dates start coming, guess what I'm going to be doing? Firing that thing up and ready to put it to the test. Foot pedal to the metal, all the way to the floor. That's how I drive that, all the way to the floor. I can't wait. So she good. Ain't got to worry about nothing. It's just how it goes. Beat on them. You got to fix them at some point in time. So when you going to choose, we gonna work on the car in the winter. That's when we down. In the summer, it's hard to work on when we driving them. But winter, you can tear them apart. You can tear them apart. So it's very nice to have it back around. I missed it. I thought I didn't, but when I got it back, I hurry up and washed it. Looking at that green interior, it ain't nothing like that green interior. Nothing. That green is so beautiful. I already waxed it. I did everything I could. I'm thinking about doing a few upgrades on this car. I just don't know what I want to do. I could just leave it alone. I just don't know what I want to do. I'm thinking a new CVF. Serpentine belt kit. I'm thinking, I don't know. Or pull the motor out, trans, motor, the whole nine. You come by it and take it, and guess what I would do? LT. Because if I like the LT swap in the Impala, guess what? Might want to put that big gangster up under that car too. So I don't know. I'm thinking. I really don't know yet, you know, because right now I'm full. Your boy ain't about to be going buying no cars, stuffing no more cars. We kind of full now, so we got to kind of, you know, you got to play with all the toys that you already got. So guess what? There's still stuff to do on these cars. These cars ain't finished. There's still a lot of little things you can change, switch up, however you want to go do it. It's enough here to stay busy. So that's what I'm thinking. But of course, it wouldn't be anytime. It'll be next year in the winter. That's when we do things like that. So that's where I'm at. So man, I'm just happy to be back to work. I've been you know, a piece here, a piece there, just like, you know, I don't feel like recording nothing, because I like if I'm gonna be talking, I gotta put some work in. That's just how I like to do things. If I'm gonna be talking, I gotta show y'all some work. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Fired up, y'all. I'm fired up. So, look, I appreciate y'all for watching. I made it very simple today. I'm excited. I got my wire harness. Shout out to Swap Specialties. My boy Andy came through with another one. So, got the headlights in, grill in. Try to make it just very, very simple, but some work and some progress being made. Hey, y'all know what to do. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. It helps build the channel, helps other people figure out what I'm doing. Because when you like, somebody else is going to see it in your area. So do me a favor. Like every video you watch. And thank you for watching. But it's go time. Wire harness is in. Let's get it. This bag's on the go. Peace.